Welcome. If you're new to this podcast, thank you so much for coming. This is RosieJulia on the Go podcast, and we talk about pretty much anything here. The topic varies, it was just randomized, we just talk about pretty much anything. But for this episode in particular, and then the next one, hopefully, this is about HR 4.0, so the new update that all of you have been experiencing. So all of you know that a lot has changed since these last few months. So a lot, we definitely got to discuss all of this because a lot has changed and it's a little bit new and it's a little bit weird for us right now. So many glitches, so many weird things going on that I definitely want to discuss with you guys. But if possible, before we get started, I'd just like to discuss a few things. I know, I'm sorry, but it's been a really long time since I have recorded last. I just kind of like to go over the events that I had to cancel in March. It was for my other podcast series called RJOTG Holidays, which was where we discuss certain holidays and I give out rewards and do trivia and such. But the problem was I had to take a break just for my mental health in particular, and also I got really sick. I had this really bad virus in my throat that I could not even do a podcast if I tried. It was that bad. So I just want to apologize for anyone who, was confused. So I'm probably not going to be doing RJOTG holidays for a while. So hopefully you guys understand. If you're new here, just forget anything I'm saying right now. I do want to discuss my event coming up next month for HR Live after this, of course. But I really like to kind of discuss that soon, because I'm not even sure if I'll be able to do it if I'm not able to get enough people to apply for it. So yeah, we'll definitely go over that. But for now, if you want tips, because I know a lot of you probably came for that, or to just hear about HR 4.0 in general, but if you came here for tips, all you need to do is hang out in the room, screenshot this room, and post using hashtag RJOTG. And once I see your post by the end of the podcast, I'll be giving you tips. So don't worry, I always reward people who come and watch and comment. So yeah, if I see enough engagement, I'm definitely going to be giving out lots. I don't know if I broke up or not. So I'm going to be giving out lots of tips if I see enough engagement, is basically what I'm saying. So who's excited? Just type in yes if you're excited to talk about HR 4.0. Oh my gosh, yay! Okay, I got enough engagement. That's great, guys. All right, I'm just gonna take a photo. All right, perfect. So I do have to warn you, I might lag, I might freeze. This update is really weird. So if that happens, I will be back in 30 seconds. If not 30 seconds, then a minute, because I have installed a teleport. You see this little blue teleport right next to me. I installed it so I can just come right back to the spot that I'm at. Just in case, my phone freezes and the app acts glitchy. So no worries if that happens. All right, I came prepared, guys. I came prepared. So let me just check to see if I'm still recording. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm still recording. So we have a little bit of different things to talk about, because I know that 3 months ago there were a few new updates that came to HR 4.0, but then there was a second kind of phase, second level. It was 2 months ago. And then 1 month ago, there was another set of things. So we'll just kind of go over it month by month, probably. But you guys let me know what you think. I'd like to kind of go over the new backgrounds for our profiles. I'd like to kind of know what you guys think about the backgrounds, because I think they're interesting. I mean, I didn't even think about, having backgrounds for our profiles before. It wasn't really even a thought that I had. But yeah, what do you guys think about these new backgrounds? Do you like them or not? What do you guys think of the new backgrounds? I got the space one and vibe with it hard. Ooh, the space one. Which one is that? I have to check it out. Oh, yes, that one. Yes. Isn't that one account bound, though? Because I remember I put it on my wish list, but then it said that it was account bound. Yes, it's account bound. Oh, well, I'll never get it. I'm okay with it. Yeah. That's funny. There's another one, though. There were like maybe one or two other account bound backgrounds. I do love the new background feature, but it's aiming more for paid players to get it somehow. I do agree, Scarfy. It's a little bit different. It's like probably harder to get a background than for free players or for people who don't have a lot of gold. So it's like tough. Yeah. The backgrounds are not, there's not enough of them yet. Like they're not very popular yet. I would say maybe by a year, maybe by half a year, maybe in like 6, 7, 8, 9 months. I don't know however long, but definitely more than 5 months. I would assume they would come out with more backgrounds, which would be really cool if they did, because I'd like to see more of them. I think they're really, really cool. They're like a really good idea to put with our avatar. I vibe with it. Whoever said I vibe with it, that's real. I vibe with it. Okay. I'd like to go over the new wishlist feature. I found that to be very helpful too. Fortua Puff says they should let us customize our own. I do agree, but the problem with that is I remember I was like in the Discord chat, I was like talking about how they should let us do that. And then this one person said, I don't even remember who it was, but they said that the problem with that is, like, people could post something inappropriate as their background. And what if you had to pay a fee to make your own background? That would be interesting. If you could, like, pay $10K to, like, have your own background, that might work. But the problem is still, though, like, there has to be a system to, like, determine whether photo is appropriate as a background or not. Like, they would definitely have to implement that if that's the case. They can use the new system. Oh yeah, for sure. I think they're actually using something right now to determine if I can't go too forward. I have to wait to talk about this. It's like month 3 or like most recent update. We'll go over it. I need to go over what we're going over now. So basically, we went over the wishlist feature. We went over the background feature. The wishlist feature is very cool. Like, I definitely use that to remember any items that I wanted to get. So, like, I would usually forget an item that I want and I take a screenshot of it. But since the wishlist feature is on now, it's much easier to it's much easier to like get it, to remember the item that you want. I need a bigger wish list. Mine is full. Yeah, so I think there's like a limit that you can add to your wish list, which is like crazy. There should be more. I would say maybe 100, 150. Wait, no, maybe there's more than 100. I don't know how much. What's the limit for that, guys? Do you know what the limit for adding wish list items is? Hi! Oh my gosh, hi! I know you! Crab Wrangle-One! Did I say your name right? Hi! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, so, I'm just trying to look. Okay. So, a lot of you are still here. Thank you. But if possible, please invite your friends. I need a little more engagement just because I want to, get enough photos for the recap photo that I do after every event. I like to do like a recap photo collage thing where like I post photos of the event. I won't need to do this anymore once I start recording my podcast visually. So just keep that in mind. Like, if I start doing these like live streams instead of, recording through voice, I won't need to do that. But for now, guys, I would really appreciate if you just posted this room, use hashtag RJOTG, and I will be giving out tips to everyone who does that. Do not miss out. I have a lot more that I did before now, so I'll be able to give out bigger tips now. So it will really help me a lot if you did. I like to use these photos as collages for my posts, and it's really helpful for people who've never been to a podcast before to like kind of get a feel for what they're like. All right. So yeah, without further ado, I think we're kind of done talking about the wishlist feature. Okay, pinning favorite posts to the top of your profile. So there's something with banners. If you guys don't know, banners are like these photos that you put on the top of your profile, and you can pin them on top. And there's like 3 of them. You make a banner and then you divide it into 3 posts. Then you put it on top. I might be making a YouTube video on this. I'm not sure yet, but it's really cool. It's really interesting, and a lot of people ask for them. A lot of people, want commissions and such for banners, and I think it's really cool. Like, I made my own. If you look at my profile right now, you'll see that I have a banner. So it's like 3 posts in your profile. It's been cool to see many artists be able to get more commissions for banners. I do agree. I love that, because it's, it's almost like getting a room commission, also like getting an art commission, but except it's for editors. It's not exactly for builders or artists. It's actually for editors. So I'm an artist, a designer, and an editor, but the thing I'm the best at is by far editing. So I feel like if I were to give commissions, they'd be banners for sure. So, yeah, I think it's really cool. But the pinning feature isn't just for banners, it's for other posts too. If you wanted to just pin something to the top of your to the top of your profile, you could do that, It's like really, really cool. So people see like the top posts you have, or the things you want to highlight, basically. Yeah. So if anyone is new to this update, I hope I'm informing you well enough. We still got plenty more to go. We got 47 minutes left remaining, but this podcast is supposed to be around an hour and a half. So if we do not go over everything yet, do not fret. I will go over it all. So does anyone like the new colors that Highrise has made for like hairs, eyes, and skin? I know that I have to wait to go over that. Dude, this is hard. Like, I'm doing it by order, so it's kind of tough for me to not go over certain things, but you know what, just heck with it. So it's not in order. I'm sorry, it is in order, but I'm not going to be doing it by order because I have to bring up HR Plus. For those of you who don't know what HR Plus is, it's like something similar to Sky Pass. But this is way later. Like, this was implemented into the game like way after the backgrounds were, so it's kind of hard to even bring that in the conversation yet. But basically, you have to have HR Plus to have certain colors for your eyes, your skin, your hair, for your avatar. Love the HR Plus hair colors. Yes, we will be discussing HR Plus because I find that really cool, really interesting. If any of you haven't been to the AMA that our CEO Anton was in, or like that he hosted, I was there for most of it, but then I had to pick up my brother and it was a whole fiasco. I had to leave. Duty calls. So yeah, I think that he was very informative about all of it. He really helped me kind of understand what HR Plus and HR 4.0 as a whole will be like, so I'll be able to describe it better to you guys. Crab says the hair colors are nice. It was hard using 3.0 since they just show as the default blue. I'm not quite sure what that means. What do you mean the default blue? It made patches and games hard to play. Yeah, patches are like dress up to win, basically. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know that. But yeah, just take your time answering that. Sorry, the hair would show default gray and eyes would show default blue. Oh yeah. You know what I don't like? I realized that when you click to try something on, like a hair, for example, it only works as the default black color, whereas when I would try on hairs in 3.0, it would show the hair color that I'm currently wearing. And that's something, it's hard for me to buy a hair when I don't see what it would look like with my preferred hair color. So I don't really like that, to be honest. The lips are nude. That too. Yes, the lips are nude, which makes it even harder to even find a good lip for your avatar. Because then, like, how am I going to see how good it looks? If it's completely, like, clear, how? It's so hard, you know? So, yeah, obviously I don't want to complain too much, but we do have to give a little bit of critique, you know? It's hard to see the lips in many items without the skin background on items. Yeah. I do have to mention, though, they completely changed the background colors, too. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the backgrounds. But I do have to say, I really, really wish they hadn't changed that gray. Because that gray that is, you know, in the text posts that I also used to use for my, my outfit of the day goal thing. You know, they have, like, an outfit of the day. Not for your avatar, but for, like, you know what I mean. You have to create a just sort of random avatar with whatever set of clothes the game gives you and post it. And it's basically, yeah, it's not even really your avatar. It's like you're making an avatar just for an outfit of the day. But for that in particular, I used a certain gray, and now Highrise changed that gray to something else. So it completely ruined my whole aesthetic and my profile. I'm trying to get used to it. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, with a new update, body shade and color on some lips does not work. Yes, that's very true. But yeah, it's just things we'll have to get used to, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go over more. Let's see. Pinning favorite. Okay. Events now have tutorial for beginners. We don't even really have to discuss this all that much because a lot of you know how to event, so I don't even really need to go into depth about this, but a lot of people had trouble eventing in the beginning because there were no directions. So now they have directions to show that for. So that's really cool, you know? New players now know how to do events because there's directions. I have some event critiques as an eventer. Ooh, do tell. I'd love to hear. I'm probably going to make a video on just all of the events for HR 4.0 because I can't make a collect video anymore. I have to do because everything's changed. Yeah, the prank event no longer shows the 6-time boost as before, and fashion is much slower. Yes, so that is a little bit of an issue because the guaranteed success, there was like a 30% there was like an extra boost that it came with in prank and collect once you it's hard to explain, but once you hit, you know, getting at the right time, getting a prank 6 times in a row, you would get an extra boost that came with it, and that really helped me get a lot in events. So I don't like that they got rid of that, you know. It sucks because that was really helpful for me. Let's see. I hate how the button to use the glasses is under the voting. Sometimes my finger slips and I waste so many glasses. I don't like that they got rid of that noise. I know the noise is annoying, but it's such nostalgia. You know, the cheering noise that you always heard whenever you got, you know, a prank or whenever you voted the right outfit. I miss that cheer. Yes! You know what I'm talking about, that cheer. It's such nostalgia. I will miss it so much. Yeah. Yeah, and I see a lot of familiar faces. Thank you so much for coming to this podcast, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. We are just talking about many different things on these podcasts, but for this specific one, we're talking about HR 4.0. But yeah, I will be giving out events at the end. giving out rewards, not events. I will be giving out rewards, tips, all of that at the end, but you have to post in order to get tips. You have to post this room using hashtag RJOTG, and once you do that, I'll be sending you a personalized message, a thank you, and a big tip. So, yeah. I just want to read a few of your guys' comments before I continue. The multiplier is still there, but it doesn't show. Really? Wow. So it's still there, but how does that work? Does it still work where you, once you're at the bonus round, you have to have at least three right times in a row or more? Because if you had 2 right times in a row, then you wouldn't be able to get that extra boost. I remember that. You probably wouldn't understand what I'm talking about if you hadn't watched my YouTube video for it, but basically, yeah. I checked when I beta, and I say beta, I'm sorry if that's the wrong way to say it. The original Highrise, it gives the same tickets. That's the same, I think, with the final rounds. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if my voice was too loud, guys. If my voice is too loud for you and the volume button is not working anymore for you, then I apologize. Please just let me know. My voice tends to get really loud, and I'm not even trying to be loud. Like, that's just how I am. It's a blessing and a curse, both. So, all right. Okay, so we kind of went over events, which, wow, I really didn't think we'd go in so into depth about the events. Thank you for showing interest in that, guys. So this is the next month of, updates that they came up with. I'd say maybe this was around March time, late March, early April. So swapping items for tokens in certain grabs. This is something that is pretty brand new, and a lot of us, we haven't used this as much yet. Like, we've definitely used it a lot now, but it's still fairly new. I kind of like to go over that too, because the swapping it's good and it's not good at the same time. Like, now I'm running out of items to sell, and I'm running out of things to I'm running out of things to sell, and I'm running out of things to give to other people, because I'm already swapping these items for these tokens, and these tokens are supposed to give you specific items in the shop. The damn eggs. Yes. Yes, it's the eggs. So, free players can't use gold tokens. Yeah. The tokens that you have to swap for, I'd say it's like not even, it's almost impossible for a free player to get them. It's tough. Yeah. I'm definitely not disagreeing. True, like, when you're swapping items, you really have to think which items you are going to sort with. That hard a thing to do, especially for free players. Yeah, I agree. So, does anyone have any more comments on swapping the items? I just want to see what you guys think of that. I'll have to think of more to talk about for the next event, because I'm kind of already going over pretty much everything in this event. It's nice because sometimes dupes only sell for 50 anyway. Yeah. It gives you an opportunity to get better items. They should give back more gold when swapping. Yeah. They should give a better chance for more gold too. Like, they should, giving 250 gold, I don't know. It should probably be a little bit more than that. Okay. Let's go over HR Worlds. Who's ready to talk about that? Does anyone know what HR Worlds is? Also brand new. But if you guys don't want to talk about the swap items, with all means. I hate that we lose boost also. Yeah. Before it was 10G though, so we got at least 50G now. I love that new feature. Yes, so HR Worlds, let's talk about it, guys. HR Worlds it's like a little, 3D type world where it's like not like these rooms where they're kind of like 2D-ish. These rooms are more 3D, and they're a little laggy, they're a little glitchy, but I feel like they're a little more interactive. I mean, you can't sit yet. Like, you can't sit in seats yet, but they'll be working on that in the future, I would assume. So, I think that the HR Worlds feature is really cool. If you weren't at the AMA, Anton, the CEO, actually said that users who make their own HR World will actually be able to get gold for it. Like, if somebody visits their room, they'll be able to, like, make a certain amount of gold depending on how long someone's in the room. They're nice, but it sucked to see it quickly get oversaturated with almost empty worlds no one goes to. Yeah. It's for any room now, 2D and 3D. Ooh, really? Users can earn gold from approved 2D and 3D rooms. Yep. That's true. And so I'm kind of playing around with it right now. I gotta say, it's really interesting. It's really cool, but I'm still confused. They do have a tutorial on it, but the person who made the video is talking a little too fast, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up with the video creator who's showing a tutorial on how to use HR Worlds. So I kind of have to slow the video down, and even that's not working sometimes. It's all very confusing. So I would say if anyone wants to make their own world, definitely go ahead, but definitely, like, make sure you're paying close attention, because that stuff is hard. It's really hard. I was worried when people would take advantage of stalling games during gold from users being in their room, but it looks like only approved users can earn gold. Yes, so I think that's pretty good too. How do you get approved though? This brings up a really good topic. Do you know how people get approved? So you will receive gold from this today. So no, not in particular. In a 3D world you would, but I think that in specific 2D rooms you can. That answers my question, I think. So for a room like this, you would have to request to get gold for it, I guess. And then if you don't, and then if you make a 3D world, any 3D world in HR Worlds would get gold for it, I guess. But let's see what everyone else thinks. My friend made a bot-based game killing dragons and collecting scales and shop with the swords. Imagine that combined with a well-designed room. Yeah, that would be really cool. It's given based on used activity. Okay, so like messaging in the chat and stuff like that, or in the room. I don't know anything about HR Worlds really yet. You don't? Okay. I don't know anything about HR Worlds yet, so I'm wondering how you go about making your own world. Do you have to pay for it? So that's a good question, KMA. So basically, there is a YouTube video on how you can make your own HR world on the Highrise YouTube channel. It is completely free. It does not cost money, but you do have to download Unity. It's the it's like an application where you can make worlds and such. One of my former games that I used to play a lot on is run under Unity as well. So it's a very popular, like kind of game generator. I don't really know what the name for it is, but it's like, to make your own games and such. So, OMG, yes, a Pokemon world. Oh my gosh, a Pokemon world would be so cute. Someone should make that for a 3D world. I totally agree. They aren't active anymore, but it was like same Pokemon Go bots used in Discord. Ooh, that would be really cool. Okay, did I miss anything else? Nope. Okay. I am replying to all of your guys' messages. I like this little tight-knit community of 23 of you. So, let's kind of go over a few more. So we went over HR Worlds. And this one is just pretty short but simple. No more Sky Pass. So, yeah, not fun. Sky Pass, in my opinion, was much better than Highrise Plus. For Sky Pass, you were able to get account-bound items. You were able to get emotes, like not costing any gold. You were able to get furniture sometimes, and you were also able to get like special account-bound items, which I said already. But no, these are like special. They're like epics, and they're like No, though, the epics were not the account bound. Their account bound items were in the bottom, and then once you reached like the 50th slot, you would get an epic. Okay, I remember now. Getting only 1K a month for Creature Club is madness. Nobody wants to rent anymore, and we get drops so random. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Being rewarded for being active was so nice. It really was. I liked that a lot. I was able to get so many good items just from being active and just from being a part of the Creature Club. I didn't even have to, spend money on Sky Pass for the most part. I mean, for a while I did. But then around September of 2022, I just didn't have to pay for it anymore, which was really nice. Kalki says, I miss boost tokens and voice tokens and the land loot drops. Yes. So it went kind of downhill, don't you think? Like, it started off really good with the Sky Pass, and then once they got rid of Sky Pass, they then replaced it with voice tokens and boost tokens and such, and also like, account bound furniture, which was also still really nice, but a little bit of a downgrade. And then they went even lower with Highrise Plus. Oh my gosh. What do we think of that? Do we like that? I know I don't, but I know that they're trying, so I'll give them credit for that. I know that they're trying to be a little more accommodating, in a sense. Yeah, it was originally supposed to be monthly. Yeah. I think they should add prize wheel 5 spins plus ads for Creature Club exclusive where we get gold, like boost tokens, grab tokens, maybe creature coins. That's a good idea. They should put more survey options like other games. Yeah. Survey options. Yeah, the survey options are already there, but they're tough. Like, there needs to be better surveys, I think. I mean, the only one that actually works somewhat is the tap survey. Tap rewards. Not Tap Joy, just plain tap. That's what it's called. And for the most part, it does work, but it's like 20 gold per survey, or 100 or 200 gold per survey, but the whole entire survey takes 30 minutes, which is like such a waste of time, in my opinion. Yes, tap surveys does work, but you have to keep trying to do it, maybe 1 or 2 times to get the gold. You also have to find the perfect survey too, because a lot of them are like looking for a specific type of person to do their survey. And I don't like to lie for the most part. I mean, there's certain times where I do have to kind of like, okay, I'll admit I'm using my college location. I'm not telling these people who don't even know me where I actually live, I'm going to give them my location to my college instead, like I'm not technically lying, but don't do that, guys. That's funny though. Yeah. I wonder if anyone else does that. Does anyone else like give a different location that they either used to live to or that they have a friend that lives there or something like that because they don't want to give their actual location to a survey? Drinking water right now. Yes. I lie about my age on the surface. Very, very blunt, Tums. I love it. I love it. I'm eating Nutella. That's fun. I lie about everything on those surveys. Oh my god. You guys are so funny. Yeah, I technically, I'm not gonna lie about everything, but, I'm not gonna give out my social security number. Not ever happening. Never, ever happening. Nothing like that. I don't even read them. I just click. That's not good because then the survey ends and then you put in a wrong response and then it's like, darn. I have to write it all down though so I remember what I put. Sometimes those surveys they'll trick you. They'll be like, please put down no for this answer, and then you put down yes instead because you're scrolling through it and then you don't even see what they do. That I take a little bit of time on the surveys and I realize that's what they do. And if you type in the wrong answer, because it tells you what answer to put in, but if you just skim through it, they'll end the survey right then and there, and it's like, darn. That's tap though specifically. I don't know if any others do that. There was a nice one that gives $3K for getting a $1 SiriusXM subscription. That's the only good one too, because I did that one a long time ago. I'd say maybe in 2022 or 2022. I did that one and it worked. It was like 4K gold for me. And then I also did it for another app I use called Tappy. I think it was called Tappy or Tappy 2. No, it was like Tappy or something. And it's like a comic app where you can like read anime, webtoon comic stuff. And so once I did that, you know, on a different app, I got a lot of currency to read more of the comics on there. So it's definitely if not the only good offer you can get. So my advice would be, if you're looking to get more gold and you have $1 to spare in your card, please go spend on that offer. But keep in mind, it will probably charge you if you forget to cancel your subscription. So you have to like set a reminder. You don't have to do this. I'm just giving you guys advice. If you set a reminder for like, I'm trying to think, like 3 months later, like it will end. So you gotta like set a reminder for that, basically, to like end it quick. But yeah, if you do that, you should be fine. I feel like my brain gets fried after just doing one. Yeah. Remember to cancel the SiriusXM subscription after 3 months. Yes, exactly. I just use an empty card, which I charged just once. Oh my gosh, like a prepaid card. You can cancel it, and after it comes a message, after 3 months, it will stop. Yes, you would have to set a reminder, of course. Let's not get too off track, guys. We went all through the surveys, and that's not what we were discussing. Funny how we get off topic like that. That's crazy. This is a good one, guys. Users can now voice call. Isn't that fun? You can now voice call your friends on here. Do we like that, guys? I love that. That's fun. Yeah, we can voice call. So, the thing about voice call, though, that we kind of have to discuss is that anyone can do it. That's not good. You don't want just some rando person calling you. No, nobody wants that. They need to fix that, absolutely. Oh my gosh, Monty says, I don't mind. Oh, I would. They would give you a ring. Oh my gosh, absolutely not. The amount of calls I've had from people wanting to buy items. Exactly. Just don't answer them. Don't answer them. I look at my message requests and I see like some new player like added me and another person on Highrise who has a lot of followers, and then they'll like start a voice call, and I'm just like, ignore, decline. Yeah, call me now and get 50% off of my SF. Oh my god. What promo? That is perfect promo. I've seen people post that they get added to random GCs and get called. Crazy. Yes, that happens to me too, but it's not like just some random GC. It's like GCs that are like almost non-existent. They're like, it's like one new player and like maybe one or two other players who are, you know, popular like me or whatever, and they'll like call the GC. Yeah, I wonder if anyone else has that happen to them. Apparently they're fixing that soon, that only people on your friends can call you. Oh really? Are they doing that? That's good, because then that means that this, you know, this weird thing will like stop. Yeah, if you call me for an item, it immediately doubles in price. Gosh, community, you're so funny. You should come to more of these. We need your humor. I love that. Oh my gosh, yeah. Absolutely. If someone just spam calls me out of nowhere and they won't stop, immediately going to unadd, maybe even block if they continue to do it. I'd throw my phone away. No, you wouldn't. You would throw your phone. Okay, Yeah. A lot of you are feeling very passionate about this voice call feature. Okay, good to know I'm not the only one. So that means they gotta update it. They definitely gotta make the feature better. Are blocked users able to call you if you have them blocked on HR? Scarfy, I don't think so. No. I think that would not be possible. Because once someone in your messages says blocked user, you wouldn't get the notification anymore. It just wouldn't work. I don't think it could happen. Block me real quick and check. Oh my god, Runic Roach. Don't ask her to do that. Scarf, I can block you if you want to try. Oh my god, you guys. I'm very against blocking for things that are like, that's just me personally though. If you want to do that, go ahead. But I'm like, I would never do that to someone unless they really really cross a boundary with me. I would not block someone unless they cross a boundary. But when you block and unblock, the chat history disappears, I think. It does, for the most part, yeah. But then there's also some cases where it doesn't. Like, I will look at my PMs, my private messages, and I'll see that people are, like, really, they're still in there. But it says blocked user instead of their actual user. And their message will be gone. You won't see their message, but you'll see yours. But you'll see that they messaged after or before you did. Oh my gosh, Mockery! Thank you so much for coming! Have you ever been to any one of these? Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. This is a podcast that I do every once in a while. I know you're very popular, so this means a lot to me. Thank you so much for coming. We're just talking about HR 4.0 update. So far we've talked about a lot. We talked about the new backgrounds. We've talked about the new wishlist feature. We talked about, pinning posts, new colors for like the hair, the eyes, the skin. We've also talked about, events, show up, like the event instructions show up for beginners now. We've also talked about, swapping items for tokens, as well as HR worlds. We've also talked about, the difference between Sky Pass and Highrise Plus. But we have not talked about adding our social medias to our profiles. What do we think of that? What do we think of that, guys? Do we like that? We can add our Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or TikTok to our profile. Big no. Why not? Why not? It's weird because I thought it was against HR policy to get people to follow you elsewhere. Okay, good enough reason. I'll agree with that. There are weird people and kids on here. I agree. Yeah, I can see that, definitely. It scares me because I have photos of my kids on mine and my personal life. People are weird. Keegan, I have to let you know if that's the case. Definitely don't connect your personal profile to your Highrise. What you could do is you could connect a different account. If you want to have a social media connected to your account, definitely recommend connecting your profile to a different account. Do not connect it to your main, like your main private account. Do not do that. So, like, for example, I have a private account on, like, a certain social media platform that I don't share with anyone but my close family and my friends and people I know in real life. But I also have my Highrise account, like my Highrise social media platform thing. So I would put that instead on my profile, basically. So you could always make your own, You could always make your own Highrise type account that you could connect. That would be my advice for anyone who wants to do that. I love that idea. Oh, thank you so much, Kame. I really appreciate it. I'm excited. Do we know how much the account-bound version spin will be compared to the tradable? Ooh, explain that a little bit. Have we heard about that yet? It's literally all I post. Oh my gosh. I'd love to hear more about that if possible. Yeah. Let me take a little picture of all of you. You guys look so cute in the room. This room, I built it with so much love and care. I'm so glad to see it still standing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 50 versus 500 or something crazy. It's a big difference. 500 for the account bound. Interesting. Not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit confused. But account bound. Like account bound pet? The new creature grab. Okay. Alright. Thank you. I'm so out of loop sometimes, so I have to apologize for that. My favorite pet on HR other than my own. Anyone who has a pet is so lucky. Like, I miss my dog. I mean, he's been gone for over 2 years. I'm talking about in real life, not on here. Anyone who has a pet in real life is extremely lucky because I miss my dog so much. There's going to be 2 grabs, same items. One is account bound, the other tradable, and different prices. Good information. I did not know about that. That's a good update for you guys to keep in mind. So let's see how much time we have left. Okay, we have 13 minutes left. I might as well add more time now. Okay, I added more time. All right. I have a cat and I love him so much. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. That's very sweet. Okay. I have 5 kitties. Oh my gosh, you guys are so lucky. My best friend in real life, she has 3 cats. And she is living on her own like the badass she is in college, working a part-time job. Like, literally love that for her. I want that too for myself, you know? It's a little bit hard though, as no jobs are hiring and I'm really looking. I don't want to get too off track, but basically I'm still looking and nobody has been hiring. It's been a little tough. So yeah, maybe eventually I'll find something. I wish we could have a pen, but we rent, so instead we have therapy with horses every weekend. That's good too, though. I think that's nice. You still get to spend time with animals. I kind of wish I hadn't sold my owl, but I was able to purchase some good items. What items did you get by chance? We discussed social medias on profile, and a lot of you agree. I'm just like recalling everything that you guys said. You've all agreed that, most of you have agreed that it's not really good because there are other users who are too young on the game, and there are private accounts that have private information that we don't want shared. And yeah, I like your reasons. Now we can talk about Highrise Plus. Let's talk about Highrise Plus, all the perks that it has. Let's talk about, like, do we like this? Do we think it's better than Sky Pass? A lot of people, including myself, think that Sky Pass is better, but also Highrise Plus has perks that Sky Pass didn't. I miss Sky Pass. I think Sky Pass was better. Me too, Keegan. I feel like underage individuals shouldn't be able to see the social buttons at all. Community, you're right. No, they should not. Anyone who is like under 13 should not even be on the game, period. But they can lie about their age. Keep that in mind. People can lie about their age. So Highrise wouldn't even know. So that would be tough. How would we be able to, I'm not trying to solve any problems for anyone, but how would we be able to, stop those users from seeing that, That would be helpful if Highrise figured that out. Make it with ID verification so we could swear in peace. Okay, I kind of love that. I kind of vibe with that. Okay. Do we have any other concerns about Highrise Plus or any comments? Yes, please. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I see a lot of you are typing. The censoring of GIFs is funny. Wait, they censor GIFs? You're joking, they actually censor GIFs? Are the gifts for everyone, or I thought they were for everyone, the gifts. Anyone who's HR Plus should come with something like decreased tax. That's, yes. A little bit of a decrease of tax would be very helpful. Like, instead of it being 30% tax in BM, Highrise Plus users would have something like 20% tax instead. That would be really cool. Highrise Plus needs to be extended to 1 year at least. Wait, what do you mean by that? It's for... Oh, per month. Yes, per month. So users who have the Creature Club, who are a creature, they get Highrise Plus free, basically. I mean, it still costs money to have a creature, so it's technically not free, but getting Highrise Plus in general, you don't need to pay for it. So that's if you're a creature, a part of the Creature Club. But if you're not, you have to pay a monthly fee to get Highrise Plus. I agree, they should do a yearly annual fee. That's how I used to do it on my other game. My former game, I would pay a yearly fee to be VIP, to be a member, and that's how we did it. So I do miss that. I think that, that's what I'm used to. Yes, Diamond Rose's MSP. You were on there too, so you know what I'm talking about. MSP slay. MSP does slay. A lot of people, totally getting off topic, ADHD, wow. Sorry, guys. I had VIP on MSP. Yes, me too. What is MAP? I think you mean MSP. So MSP stands for Movie Star Planet. It's another game where you can create your own avatar, you can make friends, you can make your own set of movies, you can make your own, outfits, you can display them, get people to buy them. It's really my OG game. I was never actually an OG user on Highrise. I joined in 2016. I was only on for a few months, and then I left for 4 years, and I didn't come back for a very long time. But I was on MSP for an entire, if not more than entire decade. So I was on there from 2012, 2011 to 2023, maybe. So very, very long time. Yeah. Highrise is like MSP plus Insta. Kind of. Yeah, social media. MSP was never actually a social media type thing. What's it called again? Okay, I'll type it in just so you have it. I don't want to confuse anyone. Okay. You got it. Just be careful in the forums. It's a toxic mess. It is. It really is toxic as hell. Sometimes even on here it's a little toxic too. You start to think, which one is more toxic? This game or Movie Star Planet? Yeah. I don't even want to go into that. But I don't want to get too, distracted. We're talking about Highrise Plus and the perks that come with it, the images and videos that you now have that's like the most recent update. But let's talk about it right now since we have an hour left. I gotta go. It's nearly 3:30 a.m. for me. But I love the podcast. Can't wait for your next event. Oh, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it, Kalki. Let me give you a follow. Please come to our next one. Let me check to see what day it is before you leave. May the 25th. If you come to our next event, May the 25th, I'll give you a special prize. So please come. Thank you so much. 3:23 a.m. That's crazy late. Go to sleep, please. And have a good night. Thank you for coming. Okay, guys. I don't want to wait too long. We're almost done with, talking about HR 4.0. And then once we're done that, I'll be giving out tips at the end to people who have posted using hashtag RJOTG. And the next event that I have, which is May the 25th, I'll be giving away legendary, I'll be giving away epics, I'll be giving out rares, and even some gold too. So, more rewards for the next event if you come to that one. Yeah. So thank you. All right, we're not done yet though. We still have a few more things to discuss, and then you can leave if you want. I won't keep you for too long. So we talked about Highrise Plus. Let's talk about any other features that come with it. What other features come with Highrise Plus? I want to see what you guys come up with. While you do that, I'm just going to take a quick drink. I hate how expensive it is to get a cube background. You know what? I do too. That background, the like flower blossom background that I have costed me around like 35 to 40k gold, which was like a lot for me. So that's crazy. I usually don't spend that much on items in general. The bunny ones were nice, but they're account bound. Sorry about that. Yes, they are. They're account bound. There was a pink background, there was a purple background, and there was a blue background. So the one I got was a purple background. I hate how I spent 500k on 3 bunny eggs that are going to be worth 100k each, if not less. Wow, that's crazy. So, believe it or not, guys, I spent 300k on that grab, and I only got, drumroll please, 1 egg. I only got 1 egg. So, yeah, thank you for the drum rolls, though. Yeah, so I only got 1 egg with all of that gold. I was not one of the lucky ones to get a to get a white or black egg. I was not one of those people. It took so much to even get a yellow or peach egg. It took me around 205k gold to get a it took me around that much. It takes more if you don't get the packs. I took that risk though. Don't do it, guys. Don't be like me. It took me 400k to spin a black egg. Right? That's crazy. I wonder, it probably would have taken me more than that to just get a white or black egg. Spent around the same and got black and yellow. The pain of spinning. Gosh, the pain of spinning. I got the black egg in the last 2 minutes of the grab. BJ luck. Oh, happy belated birthday. I don't know if I wished you a happy birthday. But if I didn't, happy birthday. Hence why I want a pity system. A pity system? What does that mean? Oh my gosh. You did. Thank you so much, Julia. Oh, of course. I just tend to forget, Don't take it to heart. If I do it, I mean it from my heart. But if I forget, it's just because I have a pretty messed up memory. So, it looks like we're kind of done talking about Highrise Plus. We're kind of going into the eggs. We're going into all that. Can we talk about pinning messages in your private messages with people, as well as editing, deleting a message, replying to a message? What do we think of that? Do we like that? It's nice, and replying is great. Reacting is good. Yes, I agree. It is. You know that one time where you're messaging someone and they say something, but you're talking about 2 different topics, and then you're like, what? What are you replying to? So now you have a way of showing someone, this is what I'm talking about, It's very helpful. Yes, it is very helpful. I can finally correct spelling errors. I love that too. Instead of using the let me just spell something wrong on purpose. I'm going to say hi-lo, but instead of hi-lo, I would have to do hello with a star. Instead of doing that, I can just edit it, It's really cool. Like, really cool. I don't even need to go to that route anymore to use a star to correct myself. And pinning is good for... Let me just see what you said, Crab. And pinning is good for informational messages. Yes, it is. I love the new edit function for spelling. What does that mean, KMA? Do you mean that it spells for you? I'm a bit confused what that means. I'm too lazy to edit. I just type like that. Yeah. To edit your message. Okay. All right. No, when you make a mistake, you go and fix it. Yes, that's the edit feature. I love it. I love that a lot. But the delete feature, I don't know. I don't think I really like that. I think they should get rid of that deleting feature. There's some things that people just, they'll hide. You know, they'll hide it from you. I want them to bring back the non-deleting feature. I don't like it when people hide, you know, their messages. That's why I take screenshots. Yeah. Uh-huh. Kicking, screaming, crying. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some sleep as it's 3:30 a.m. Good night. Thank you so much for coming, Runic Roach. I hope you have an amazing night. Here's a little follow. Thank you so much for coming to my podcast. I hope to see you at the next one on the 25th. Screen record all conversations. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't want to screen record everything. Delete and edit function makes me worried people will try and change what they say to buyers or others. Yes, I agree. I don't really like that either. I think that people can just go back on their word and no one will have proof unless they take a screenshot or something. But then they say it's edited. Yeah, it will show that it's edited, so we wouldn't have to worry about that in particular. Let's see. We're almost done, guys. Patience. Users, we went over that. Reviewing a room in HR Worlds. Is that, yeah, that's new. That's like brand new. Has anyone reviewed a room in HR Worlds yet? Yes. No. 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 So it looks like only community has, oh, Cinnamon, you have two. Which ones did you review? Community said, they reviewed Jeremy's room. Did Jeremy bear that user? Or is there a different Jeremy I don't know about? The AMA said they're working on worlds not draining our phones so badly. It freezes on me too. Like when I go into a room, like for example, I was in that room where it's like Zen something. You like have to, it's like a relaxing room where you scramble words to make the perfect word. That crashed a few times. Yeah. I didn't like that. The staff person. Oh yeah, then the Jeremy Bear user. They're a staff person. So you reviewed their room. Who other's room did you guys review? I like the Slitherio world. People get so mad when you eat them. There's a Slither.io room. I said it right that time. Yes, the Among Us room. There's an Among Us room? I need to go to these. I am not even going to these. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I need to go to these. Let me check to see how much time is left. We are at the 1 hour and 4 minute mark. Okay. There's still time. Not being able to invite people to worlds kind of sucks. Yeah, I would like that opportunity. But then again, there's only one server for the world. So like, when you go to an event and you refresh the room, so you get a new set of things, like new sets of people are in the room when you refresh the room. That's not the same with HR Worlds. When you're in HR Worlds, it's just, it never, the people who are in that room will never refresh to new people. It's just one server. Not being able to invite people to, oh yeah, I already read that. The Baba Yaga room was fun. A Baba Yaga room? What's that? Explain that a little bit. I want to hear what you guys think about HR Worlds. Yeah. Baba. I said Haga. Baba Yaga. Did I say that right? I feel like I might have said that wrong. No, I think I said it right. A witch turning and you have to run to the other side. That's fun, but scary at the same time. I don't know if I wanna... I hate jump scares. If it's anything like a jump scare, I'm not doing it. No Five Nights at Freddy's crap. No thanks. I don't want to see any of that. Basically, Squid Games. Okay. I want a FNF world. I don't. The fact we can't sit down or interact with the food is what I don't like about the 3D worlds. That's a good observation. But we also can't interact with food in these rooms either. So that brings up a good point, though. Okay. We already went over reviewing the rooms. What else is there? Hashtags for items. What do we think of that? Do we like that? Basically what I'm talking about is when you go to a hashtag, and you go to an item from the hashtag, you know, that's how it used to be. But now when you click on an item, the hashtag will be right below it. So once you click the item and then you click the hashtag, it'll go straight to the hashtag. Yeah, a lot of hashtags. You can send the hashtag in DMs too, and it works. Really? Okay. I like it. It's easier so I don't have to remember... Wait, I don't have to remember the name to type in. They need to fix their hashtags on Black Market. For example, Aisha's hair, they need to remove. Okay. The hashtag on the item is good, but some items with punctuation needs to be edited. Okay. I feel like I hear something. Wait, what is that? What the hell is that? I try to keep this super PG-13, but what is that? So, screaming? Oh my god. It's like something screaming, crying outside. What is that? I don't want to get too distracted. Oh my god. No, you're okay. Don't worry. No, it's super, super faint. Even if I were to record it on my phone, you could barely hear it. I am tripping. I literally am tripping. This has happened to me before too. Last time I recorded this, it sounded like a bird screaming. So maybe that's the same thing? Oh yeah, it's definitely a bird screaming. I hear it. Oh yeah. It is literally a screaming bird. Maybe a bird hit the window and it's like dying right now. That's crazy. Yeah. I get so distracted by this stuff. It's like so faint, you can barely hear it, but it's like enough for me to hear it too, though. Let me listen again one more time. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's a bird. I don't see it, but I definitely hear it. It's probably screaming right now. Yeah. Bird said, ah, it is. But I can't open the door. Alarm is on. Can't do it. Sorry, bird. What do you think about tail ribbon? Tail ribbon. What's that? Is that in a bird accessory? No, sorry. Bunny I'm still thinking about the bird. I said bird instead of bunny. What? Oh my gosh. You gotta forgive me, guys. That's like... I swear to God, if that bothers me when I'm sleeping, I know I'm like being really mean, but there's nothing that I can really do. Like, if the bird hit the window, then there's not much that can be done. The slime bun got ruined with all the accessories. I think it's stupid to make accessories more expensive than the bunny itself. What you guys talking about? Dang. Oh, okay. I love reading your guys' comments, but I'm so confused right now. The toffee buns are cute with them. LOL. Julia, have you been online past week? Yes. Yes, I have. But I'm still so confused. They were only for 2 days. Oh my gosh. The toffee buns, like the toffee bunnies, the brown bunnies, bunny clothes. In the grab? I don't have a pet, but they should add a rose hair clip for bunnies. Yeah, they should. I'll send a pic, Rosie. Okay. No, you buy them 40 to 90K. Oh, yeah, speaking of the collar, ribbon, and crown, are those still, like, can you still buy those? Or are they, like, account bound? Or do they stay on the animal in general? They stay on the bunny? Yes. They stay on the bunny permanently. Okay. I wonder, I don't think it's possible, but I wonder if those accessories would, be on, like, the newer bunnies, like the white, the black, the peach, the yellow bunnies. Will it work on those too, or not? Like, or will we have to wait for new accessories for that to work? I'm totally going over the bunnies right now, and I haven't even introduced that yet. So if any of you are new to that, I apologize. The bunnies are new. They're new pets. They're brand new, just like the owls. These pets are like brand new to the game, and they're really cute. I think they're much cuter than the owls in general, because these, unlike the owls, have really cute features. Like, just every single one of them that I've seen have all been cute. Like, there has not been one ugly one. Like, sorry, owls, but, Check PM. Okay. Yeah. I see. The golden bell collar. That one was a cute one, too. It's, like, pink. If people bought the accessories, they can use them on any bun. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, it's still recording. Good. So, let's see. Do we have anything else to talk about? Huh? Don't really see anything else. It looks like we kind of pretty much went over everything. I mean, we went over the images and videos and the PMs. We went over pretty much everything, I mean, that was the last on the list, but we still went over it. So, all right, guys, free time. All free time. Thank you to all 20 of you who have stayed, who have posted. All you have to do to get a tip is to post in this room using hashtag RJOTG. And once you do that, I will be giving a tip out to you in a personalized message. So, I heard snack time. You got snacks, Rosie? I do have snacks, yes. Yeah. I've never had a snack time recording, though. I don't know if anyone would be interested in hearing me eat. That might be a little weird. Not HR related, but I just had new neighbors come to my door with food. They introduced themselves to me. How nice. That is really nice. Thank you for sharing, KMA. Anyone want a Dorito? I would. I love Doritos. But I also love Cheetos, Cheeto Puffs specifically. And I also love sour cream and onion chips. I love Peppa and Bam Bam. Oh, those are the new pets. Those are the new bunnies. They're like the new they're the new set of bunnies for the top 25 players. Yeah. Sour cream and onion chips are my favorite. Oh my gosh, really? Because I don't think a lot of people love that. I don't really think a lot of people love those chips, but thank God you do. Guys, let's talk about Bridgerton. Oh my gosh, obsessed. If anyone hasn't seen Bridgerton, what are you doing? Go watch it. Like, after this podcast. You're missing out. Watch today. Oh my gosh. How did you like it? Did you like it? I'm going to watch it. Please do. Let's talk about Billie Eilish's new album. What do you think of Billie Eilish's new album? I like her song Lunch. I think that's a really good one. I haven't really went into depth with the other songs yet, but I listened to Lunch because she made a music video on it. So I like that one a lot. Not heard it. Go check it out. Yeah, Lunch is the best. I never listened yet. I think it's a pretty good album. I have to listen to it a second time because you know what? It was so it wasn't loud enough on my speaker for me to really hear it that I fell asleep. I know it's not great. I have to say I'm sorry. I love Billie Eilish. Her music's alright. I'm not gonna say I'm like a huge Billie Eilish fan. I like some of her songs. What Was I Made For? Really love that. But some of the songs in her album, they're nice. It's obvious that I don't love the album, but I have to listen to it a second time, like I said. I'm gonna have dinner. It was nice to talk with y'all. Thank you so much for coming, Crab Rang 1. I'm going to... Oh yeah, we're already friends. Isn't that great? Please come to my next podcast, the 25th of May. I hope to see you there. Thank you for coming. Have an amazing dinner. Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah. I mean, that's all I really got for you guys. Wait, no, sorry. Hold on. Please, wait. Please don't leave yet. Okay, this is really important. I almost forgot. Please do not leave. I mean, for whoever said bye, you can go. Bye, Crab. Please stay because I need to discuss my HR Live event. And then you can go. My HR Live event is going to be... I kind of like to describe it off of my post. But it's really supposed to be a big event. So RJ Speed Date is what the event's going to be called. It's a 4-part series. It's a 4-part series speed dating event, which will take place bi-weekly, June and July of this summer. We are looking for contestants and speed daters to participate in this series. Similar to The Bachelor or Love Island, there will be a special quiz at the final event for how well a speed dater and contestant know each other. To sign up as a contestant or a speed dater, you have to press a link. So if you guys are interested in joining this HR Live event, if you're interested in becoming a contestant or a speed dater, please sign up. I have the link if you can't get it. So I can definitely send that over to you. So, when is it? So the event is on June the 7th. Then after that, June the 21st, then July the 5th, and then July the 19th. So I want to go over what these will be about. So if you're interested in being a contestant or a speed dater, is it gay friendly? Because I don't date chicks. Yes, you can find your own best friend or lover. It's completely up to you. The first 3 rounds will be where you can, it depends. If you're a contestant, you get to choose who you want to go to the final round with. So the first 3 rounds will be in preparation for the final round. So the 4th event will be the very last. So that will be on July, lover, it's crazy. July the 19th is the very last event. That will be where I quiz the contestant and their chosen speed dater for how well they know each other. The couple slash pair, whatever you want to call them, that, proves to me that they have gotten to know each other the most, wins a special prize. So if you're interested in, participating in that, that would be great. I need 60 people at least to sign up. So if you're interested, please invite your friends to participate. Also, participate yourself, if you're interested in being a part of it. I have to remind you, though, you have to be over 18. You have to be 18 or over because you'll need to speak on mic. And we can literally call each other on another phone and cheat. I'm going to be figuring out I'm going to be looking for a way out of that, I'm going to be looking for a way to resolve that issue. So, if that interests you, please check it out. This event will be a major different thing from what I've ever done. So this will be completely different from my regular podcast that you're at now. Be completely different. And there'll probably be lots of people too. No using mailed. Well, you can't anyway because you'll have to speak to the person. So that's not going to work. Does anyone have any questions about the event? Because I'd love to answer them right now. And then, podcast will be over. Is there a link to sign up where I can find? Yes, Deliciously Pink. I can send you the link. Just private message me and I will send it right over to you. I can fake 3 voices. Good. Can you? Oh my gosh. I'd love to see you try. I really would love to see you try. Yeah, guys. Link, please. Okay, perfect. Let me send you the link. I don't know if I'm going to crash. Okay, I have to be really careful. If I crash, guys, it was nice knowing you. I'm going to try and send her the link right now. Alright. Let me send you right over to the link. Paste. Alright, that should do it. If that doesn't work for you, let me know. Otherwise, if anyone else is interested, please PM me. I will send you the link to sign up and apply. But yeah, if you're interested in going through a speed date process and choosing someone to go to the final round with, you would most likely want to be a contestant. If you want to be a speed dater, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll go to the final round yet. You have to be chosen by the contestant to go to the final round. So the best way for you to get chosen in general is to just answer in a survey that you would be fine with either. Because if you don't, then you might not even be in the event at all. So yeah, just best to be open-minded. All right, so no questions? No questions about the event? Does anyone want to know anything else? It's basically a speed dating event for the first 3 times. I mean, the first 3 events are going to be like a speed date where the contestant has to choose 1 out of 10 speed daters to go to a final round with. And then 3 pairs will fight to the death to prove that they know each other the best, basically. The final round is a quiz. It's like a little... quiz to prove how well you know each other. It's fun. It's going to be so much fun. I hope to see you guys sign up. Otherwise, it'll be really hard for me to start the event, If nobody signs up, then I won't be able to do it. I'll have to cancel. That won't be fun. Please, even if you're not comfortable on mic, please sign up. I will make it worth your time. Definitely. I'm fun. I'll make sure it's fun for you. Okay. I don't date broke people. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where can I apply? Where do I fill that? I mean, write it in there so I remember that you don't want a broke person. If you're a contestant, I'll make sure the person's not broke. I have a man, but I'm poly. So in the survey, you can write that you are interested in a best friend only and explain why. Or you could say, I'm interested in a lover only and explain why. So that way I know who to pair you with. As in a video, date yourself. I don't date broke people. Oh my God. I have no preference over that. I'm okay with that. Dead. I really don't have a preference for that. As long as they are not that much older than me, the age is a big factor for me. If someone's like 30, no. I'm happy with who I have right now. I love him. 30 is hot. Oh my God. No! Monty, this is just me personally. I'm picky. I only date red flags. Need the excitement. Oh my God. Isn't that relatable? Very relatable. Okay, guys. LMAO felt sadly. Someone says they're 14. You probably should not be in this room. I don't know if they hear me on mic anyway. So, yeah, if you hear this, please, you're not. It's okay. I understand. Thank you for being honest with me. But I really would appreciate if you weren't in the room. That's what I mean. Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Skedaddle. No, let's be nice. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. But, this is, it's PG-13 for a reason, just in case another 12-year-old comes in. You know what I mean? It has to be. Same, but after my therapist, I don't even, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done reading comments. Okay. Alright. Not gonna pry. So no more questions about my event, huh? Okay. Well, before we go, guys, I'd like to thank you again for coming. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to everyone who stayed. Let's take a few pictures, I want to remember these events. Okay. New profile photo. Yay! To all of you who made it to my profile photo, congratulations. We have a new profile photo for this room. So if you made it in, congrats. Let me see who made it in. I just added a new profile photo to the room. I can't see right now. I'll have to look later. Okay. Ooh, cute. So, guys, I want to thank you again for coming. Love you all very much. I will see you the 25th of May. I'm really excited. We will be going over HR 4.0 again, but this time we'll need more feedback from you. You give us questions. I'll provide some questions too. I want to make it more interactive the next event. We just kind of went over everything. I'll do a quick brief going over next event, but most of the time we will be discussing it instead, and going over questions and all that. So if you're looking forward to that, please write a note for May the 25th at 9 p.m. All right, guys. If that's all, I think. Is that everything? Yeah, if you want to join my Discord server, please go ahead. I would love to have you join. Okay, I'm out. Off to eat my food. Yummy food. Thank you so much for coming, KMA. Really appreciate it. Have an amazing night. And all of you too. Thank you so much for coming. And I hope all of you have an amazing night. So, yeah. I think that's it. All right. I don't want to end, but it's almost 1 hour and 30 minutes. So, have a good night, guys. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. I always have to correct myself. So, I always have to, I tend to say words wrong. So, I'm working on that. Let me check where your event application is. Yes, please do. It's on my pinned posts. You'll see where it is. Have a good night, guys. Yes, of course. Go to sleep. Get rest. And I'm going to be posting the event again. I'm going to be posting, the collage, the recap and everything. All right. Good night, guys. Love you all. If you have any questions, just PM. Thank you. All right. Bye.